This is VANSILK Hip Hop 50. ShaRock. I don't. Who? Oh, that one. ShaRock. Very important person to hip hop. She is the first female MC in the culture of hip hop. So I don't need all you conspiracy theorists. Oh, well, she ain't the first rapper. Listen, we didn't say that. We said when it comes to the hip hop culture, she is the queen, the first. Like I always tell ShaRock, like you are so important that you just like on a like at the same pedestal as a Kool Herc or a Melly Mel or a Grandmaster Flash. You know, those who made a dent, those who made the eye openers to others to want to do this as well. Like when you look at ShaRock, you know, just with her voice alone, and she was out there with all the fellas. I mean, like when she came down with this Brothers Disco with Breakout and Djbaron and them, like the only MC in the crew was KK Rockwell. So she came in second. She was the second person in the group. You know, when it was the original Funky Four, Raheem joined the group, and then Keith. You know, I mean, at one point she left the group for like 2 months, and then just when Rodney C and Jeff joined, and then she came back, and then these bugs want to make noise when I want to record. Goddamn, but I'm still going to record. Like, y'all some haters. But ShaRock is like one of my best friends in the culture of hip hop. You know, we talk every day. Before she retired 2 years ago, 6 o'clock in the morning, she's an hour behind in Texas. We was on the phone. We have many disagreements. You know, I mean, but it's not disagreement of like, oh, you know, it's just like, just when it comes to hip hop or her theory and my theory. But at the end of the day, that's my sister. You know, one thing about Shar, don't get on her wrong side, because then that's when you have to meet Sharon. And you don't want to meet Sharon. I met Sharon a few times, you know, and I give other people advice, don't meet Sharon. But when it comes to ShaRock, even though she took off a lot of years in the 90s, because when the Funky Four broke up, when Rodney C and KK Rockwell was out the group, you know, she still continued on with Jeff and Keith and added Ike C. And, you know, then eventually, you know, times change. Everything's changed in hip hop. But she always gave the other females that came after her love. You know, like Lisa Lee was right there when Lisa Lee was part of the Zulu Nation Foundation, was out there. There was other females out there after her, like Sweet and Sour. You know, you had Little Lee that was down with AJ for a minute, God bless her soul. I mean, you know, then other girls came along, you know, that looked up to ShaRock. You know, the Mercedes ladies, Sherry Sher, and all of them. The Mercedes ladies who I've covered a couple years ago and did something, a big post on them on Facebook. And like, there's 3 versions of the Mercedes ladies for a lot of people that don't know. And you know, like Shaw gives credence to those after her. And you know, you had other females that came along, you know, afterwards, Pebby Pool, you know, Debbie D, along with Wanda D. You know, they came along, and, you know, afterwards. But Shaw give them love, you know. She give love to the Sparky D's and the Sweet T's and the Antoinettes and all of them. Like, and then other females in hip hop that know about her got love for her, you know. But this is what she's always been about, you know. Like, there's nothing you can say bad about her. You know, congratulations on her having the ShaRock Day in the Bronx every year, June 5th. You know, Andy Young, I think his name is, that started it with her. You know, when I did the 46th anniversary of hip hop, you know, it was a great thing for her to be a host along with Tal Wallace from Love and Hip Hop and Claudia Jordan, the Rhythm Spinnerella. And then the next day, you know, we did something with the females with Ralph McDaniels to bring them all together. But ShaRock deserves all that, you know. Now that she has a radio show on Rock the Bells with Grandmaster Cass coming out, there's other things that she has been doing lately and over the years. You know, she's been going to colleges and speaking tours, and she wrote a book. You know, how many of y'all know that she wrote a book? And but it all come back down to her being grounded in what she do. You know, her and Breakout is like this, and besides her husband and Breakout, I think I'm the third person. You know, like close to her. You know, there's family conversations, and then there's hip hop conversations. Certain things that's kept personal. But I congratulate my sister. She's been around this a very long time. I've learned a lot from her as far as information. And ShaRock is like the epitome. The epitome. I think I'm saying the word right. When it comes to females in hip hop, when it comes to hip hop, and she got to be around for a long time. And like when it comes to her and the Funky Four plus one, you know, like I told the group many times, y'all could do a show, but you can't do a show without ShaRock. That's how important she is. That voice. And as I say, this is Hip Hop 50. It's your brother VANSILK, aka Rockarella. And there's many more stories regarding my sister, the Queen, first female MC in hip hop. Sharon Green, aka Sharon Jackson, aka Sharon, aka ShaRock. This is VANSILK. I gotta go.